this malarkey?
Is this controller hooked up? I'm like,
It is. This keyboard though, we're dumb. Alright, Castle Crashers. So, hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Conversations with Cretins, the name of my podcast that I sometimes forget. Today I am with my friend, a former work colleague turned a bitter rival. We are now blood enemies, isn't that right, Mason?
very true, very true.
Very true. You heard it here first, folks. That's the end of the podcast. Thanks for coming. Yeah, so we're playing Castle Crashers today. Okay, I'm playing this guy. We're playing Castle Crashers today, and this is a game that I used to play a lot as a kid, but as I grow older, it stopped being as fun to me.
Same here, for sure. I remember playing it a lot when I was like 12, 13.
12, 13?
Probably. When it came out, I don't know. Probably
man.
almost freaking 10 years ago now.
Probably. We're getting to that age where, like, stuff from our childhood is now, like, ancient. It's now, like, how TMNT and old cartoons were to us.
Yeah, literally.
God, I gotta remember how to play this game.
I know, right?
So, we worked at the same place a while. It was actually my first job that I worked with him, and we worked at a local state park. So, with that in mind, you're still working there. How is it? How do you enjoy working there? What are some of the fun stories that you've had from working there?
I don't know. Working there is pretty nice overall, I'd say. As far as jobs go, where you're unskilled and you know.
You don't have
work
the
there.
training.
You learn, yeah. You don't have to have any training or nothing. It's nice to be outside and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But there's definitely, we try to think of a good story. I don't know.
Well, while you're thinking, I could tell about like some of the stuff I remember.
Yeah, you could talk about some of that thing we put back in the trails.
So, let's see. One of my favorite stories from the park is one time there was a politician who was coming to do a speech at the park. And we had spent like the entire day cleaning up the park, making it spiffy, because we're park maintenance. We clean the park where the guys doing the lawn work, the cleaning of the bathrooms, the maintaining of like the playgrounds and stuff you see at parks. We're those guys, or we were those guys. And so we were making the park look super nice the entire time. And like this was right before the guy gave his speech. So the park was already cleaned up. The boss man had nothing else for us to do. So he told us to, and I quote, go into the woods and look for snipers.
Yeah, I remember that. That is definitely true.
He didn't give us a weapon or anything. He just like, go find him. And I was 16 at the time or something like that. What am I going to do with like a stick against a sniper? What are you?
It was interesting.
You gonna buy that sword?
Is it better than what I got?
I don't know.
Okay. Ooh.
That's the pause button.
Is there a way to tell?
No, I have no idea. We can go down to like yeah, we have shovels. Awesome.
Huh.
There's a way to go down to the whatchamacallit. There's an armory that we can check out. So this
yeah.
Yeah, so we can find out. I have like a lot of oh. So we found the compass. I have a lot of the doodads here. Okay, so you have nothing.
Oh, it's like the base one. Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna go like all power this time, no speed.
I can't get it.
I think it's because I can get it. It's gonna really suck when I try to get back my old sword. It's gonna tell me no.
Can I not get any of these?
I think it's just because you haven't like discovered them yet. I don't know. I just know I'm slow.
Yeah.
We worked with some pretty cool people there too.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of nice people there. It's kind of like everybody there is really close, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's buddies and always willing to help each other out. I mean, just last week I've been fixing people's phones, replacing their batteries, and the one guy that worked there, the other battery I replaced was just like a Samsung, so you just take off the back, put the battery in real easy.
Yeah.
And then the other guy worked there says, "Oh, can you do mine?" I said, "Yeah," without even thinking about it. comes in the following week with the whole iPhone battery replacement kit and all that. So I sat there and did that the whole, like, for 3 hours the one day at work.
Oh, man.
But it worked after. But it was an experience, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's good.
Something,
I don't remember how you leave. Let me out. Okay. Barbarian War.
Yeah.
Well, that's... So, like, what are some of the pros and cons of working at the park?
I mean, I like the hours where you work early in the morning and get out by, like, 3 or 4. That's nice. It's really nice to just not have, our bosses are pretty standoffish, so you kind of just, you know, go around, make the park look nice, pick up garbage. There's never a lot of, like, commands, you know, you don't have to come in and, like, have somebody over you the whole time. You just go out and just do some work, make the park look nice. It's probably the best thing about it.
Okay.
I'd say.
And the worst parts?
Cleaning the bathrooms and cleaning up after people that come into that park. I've seen so much stuff in those bathrooms.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even want to make people live through what I had to.
Well, I will.
Because you probably remember a few things.
Oh yeah. So not just the bathrooms, but like the park in general. Because people like, when you work a public service job, like a janitor or something, you realize just how uncivilized people can be. So I found like so many bottles, so many like just garbage that people will leave out. There was one time we were cleaning up after a party, and like they left all their bags destroyed just in the middle of like the party area, and we had to spend like 2 or 3 hours cleaning that all up, and it was all disgusting and like mush.
Yeah. Well, that's definitely the worst. And people, they leave the bags out overnight, and the raccoons come and tear them all open. And there's just garbage everywhere.
It's super fun. I love it.
Yeah, it's great. That definitely gets old.
Let's see. There's also, we found like a pretty colorful collection of just garbage. Like I remember, I found like diapers, a lot of dog poop. Oh, okay. I thought he was just gonna run off.
Yeah, me too.
A lot of dog poop bags that people would just like leave in bushes and whatnot. Because they're nice enough to like pick up the dog poop, but you know.
Hanging it in trees always gets me. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I mean like, it's just mind-boggling because like, the reason that you have to carry dog poop bags is so you throw it out, not throw it out of your possession onto trees.
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, if you're gonna pick it up, what's the point in just leaving it? I mean, just leave it there to begin with, then.
Right.
Not that that's pretty not a great thing to do either. But
Fun. It's fun. It's super fun.
yeah, they were talking about that on the radio the other day. Some Canadian radio station. The one guy was complaining about dog shit bags up in the trees, and the other guy goes, "Oh no, people don't do that. No way. I don't believe it for a second." And the whole time I'm listening to it, I'm like, "Yeah, they do. They definitely do." This guy's never seen it. He was heated. He was like yelling on the radio about it.
Really? Like was he that much in denial, or?
Well, the guy who was talking about the bags in the trees.
Okay.
The other guy was just like, yeah, I don't think that's true. No way. Why would they do that? He just couldn't understand. And it's like, yeah, that's what makes it worse. There's no understanding involved in it.
Just laziness.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else? You cut down like, since it's a park, it's like a nature trail. There's a nature trail at this park, and so we do a lot of tree work. We did a lot of like lawn mowing, a lot of like trimming.
Yeah, trail trimming is a huge part of it for sure.
Pretty
I think
relaxing.
they got the other day. They said that there's like they went through on the snowmobiles in the winter and measured how many miles it was, and it was like around, I think it was almost 5 miles of trails.
Yeah.
Counting like there's another section on the other side of the road because it's on both sides of the road, but it's pretty crazy. And we trim basically all of that, just me and one other kid who works there by hand.
Yeah. I remember those days.
Yeah, it's fun though. It's enjoyable to be out on the trails and nobody's around. You just go back there, trim, and
have fun with whoever you're with.
Yep. Take breaks whenever you need them, and it's nice.
Yeah. So what? Like obviously you're not gonna stay at the park forever. What's next for you?
After I got out of college with my degree in computer and information science. Hopefully I'll have some kind of job in that field. Make
Okay.
some real money.
Right, and this is like, what's the ideal job for you?
I've been looking at some like software development jobs. I'd get into security too if that was like a position I could find somewhere.
Okay, like
Anything.
cybersecurity?
Yeah. I mean, because that's huge right now, especially with the happenings, you know, everybody getting ransomware, and I'm sure there's just gonna be a ton more openings.
No, without a doubt.
That seems kind of stressful though, you know, because you're like working against whoever's trying to break in, you know. Whereas if you're like a software, they're just not stressing that. I mean, you just got to figure out how to make the software. But like, you're not worried about losing your job if someone breaks in and gets data or something. Like what could happen if you were a cybersecurity person.
I mean, it's just kind of like a cop kind of deal.
Kind of.
Man, you just got punched.
I did.
You're a loser. You should get better.
Where am I? Oh, there. I'm gonna get punched again. Holy, I'm gonna die. What the? Yeah, so I was playing Hitman Absolution again today. I don't know if you saw that.
Where were you?
I don't know why you hate that game.
Because I put in 50 hours of the game only to realize it's dog shit. I didn't actually finish that. I spent like so much time trying to do all the challenges that are like really boring.
Wow.
So
you
like,
never finished the game in 50 hours?
Well,
you
like,
must have like the levels fully completed then.
I have almost all of them. And like I was considering like completing every single one, but it just was not worth it. Like with Hitman Absolution, it has the challenges in that game are almost all identical. There's like 4 main like groups of challenges. One of them is kill these guys without being seen, hide bodies in random funny area, find every weapon, find every costume.
Yeah, those ones are very boring. I still don't like the only thing I really don't like about the game is the scoring system as a whole. It just doesn't make sense. Like, losing points for killing somebody that isn't a target, I guess I understand, but losing points for just choking them out and leaving them alive, it doesn't really make sense to me.
Well, it's like
you get the points back, you hide the body, but it's just weird, you know.
Well, it's more so like that means that you were there, and somebody can attest to you being there.
Yeah.
So like that's...
Well, like I like it in the older games where it wasn't points and it was just like, you know, you gotta leave with the suit and you gotta not, you know, you can't knock anybody out, you can't kill anybody who's not the target.
Oh, do you like lose after that then?
No, you can do it, but like if you want the highest, like it gives you a rating at the end instead of points.
Okay.
So like the highest rating you can get was Silent Assassin.
It's like true hero.
Yeah.
You ready for this duel?
I don't remember how this works at all. Why did I get hit by something there?
Oh, my goat hit you. Okay, that's how you block. I've been awesome. You win. You outplayed me.
Yes.
You got me. But that count as bestiality? The being the princess?
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, he's supposed to be an alien. Did you know
that count as bestiality?
Probably. It's not normal, that's for sure.
True. I haven't actually played the older... I tried playing the first one, and it wasn't fun. I don't know what I was supposed to do. I didn't... Like, I did the tutorial. The tutorial was lackluster.
Yeah. I've never played the first one.
I wouldn't recommend it. It's definitely a product of its time.
Yeah, I imagine it didn't age very well.
It did not.
No.
It's kind of like one of those games where you only play it like you're trying to see where the beginnings, the humble beginnings of a series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I was trying to have my girlfriend play it, and she doesn't really play games.
Okay.
And it's just like so, you know, I've played games most of my life. And have you? You have too, right?
Yeah.
So like it's just so ingrained into us, like how games work, you know? And
Right.
just a lot of it you take for granted, you don't really think.
No, why would you? Thinking hard.
Like I had to explain to her, and this like nothing against her, like anybody who doesn't know anything about it would be the same way. But like explaining to her like what you're supposed to do and like in those games, like, it's not really... She couldn't understand why she couldn't just shoot everybody. Because you can. And there's, like, it wasn't a... I couldn't give her a good reason. I was like, because I guess you'll lose points. She's like, do the points matter? And then I was like, no, not really. So it was weird, you know?
Well, like, there's nothing stopping you from shooting everybody.
Yeah, I know.
That's actually, like, how I started playing the Hitman games. I never completed the levels legitimately. So every, like... For Hitman Absolution, because that was my first Hitman game, I beat, like, all the levels on, like, the easiest difficulty. And all I did was, like, I literally just shot everyone. I killed everyone and went through the level.
Dang.
Yeah. But, so my second playthrough, which is, like, the 50 hours I put in on Steam. Check this out, yo. There's a new sword. I'm gonna go take it.
Okay.
I don't know what that was.
How do you use magic?
You do that, then you attack.
Oh.
Looks like your magic's pretty good.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's just really weird how games are like that. I mean, those stealth games in particular are really... You'd think it'd be kind of easy to understand, but it really isn't. Because, like, taking cover and, like, even in the tutorial, like, it's telling her to do stuff.
Right.
And, like, it's just not... It's like a different language almost. Like, when you play games all the time, they're all kind of made the same. And if you don't speak the language, it's really hard to understand. Because she's like... It said, like, press space to, like, take cover. And, like... She goes, like, what does that mean? You know, like, I was like, oh, like, you gotta walk up to the thing and press space. She's like, oh, and it doesn't, you know what I mean?
You should have had her start off on controller.
Well,
it's so much easier to learn than keyboard.
Well, I realized that after we started. Because I thought she kind of knew the keyboard a little bit better, but it's still harder, you know, because you gotta move your hand around. And if you don't know the keyboard layout, it's definitely not easy.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, because, like, from time to time, I'll try to get my mom to play games. And, like, I got her to play Halo with me and my friends back in the day. And she was horrible at it, like, absolutely abysmal. I guess you just don't get any swords. You're just stuck with that one for the rest of your game. Yep.
I'm just gonna put all my points in magic.
That's perfectly fine. I'm gonna put all my points into punching. But anyways, she was never good at it. But I remember, like, one time she learned how to play, like, Mario Kart. And so we would play Mario Kart with her. And on Daisy Circuit, because this was Mario Kart Wii,
okay,
there's a shortcut. And when she found out that shortcut, she was so proud of herself. And then I started booby-trapping that shortcut.
Yeah. Some games just aren't made to be played by people that don't already play games.
I want my goat back.
Oh, I have it.
Yeah, I don't want goat. As you were saying.
I just said that some people, or some games are just only really understandable if you already have an understanding of games in general.
Oh yeah, like
it just, they're just...
like any hard game, really.
Yeah, like nobody... I mean, I was gonna say like Dark Souls, but that game's kind of not that complicated. It's more the ones that are complicated. They don't even have to be like hard, but really complicated.
Like FTL?
That could be. But like Hitman, I didn't really realize, especially on keyboard, like how many different buttons you gotta press for everything, you know?
Oh yeah, I'm sure of it.
Like, you gotta grab the bodies when you kill somebody, drag them, put them in the bin. All different buttons the whole time. I don't know.
It's radical. Do you like that fart joke?
Like the fourth one in a row. I remember it was funny when I first played this.
Oh yeah.
The one with the deer on the wall, that was pretty good.
It was hilarious. I haven't laughed since.
What the? Okay. That thing just ran.
He's a gobbledygook. So, like, yeah, do you have an interest in game development at all?
I don't know, I would, but I'm not gonna, like, seek it out. You know? I think it's cool. I'm not artistic enough. Like, I would never be able to do that portion of it. I wouldn't mind programming for games.
Okay. Well, I got a couple of ideas for games. I think they're pretty good.
Okay, let's hear them.
So I actually already talked about some of these in like a previous podcast. No, I'm not going to bring those ones up. I'm going to bring up the new ones. So the first one is, you ever play Binding of Isaac?
Yeah.
So you know like the dungeon crawler room, like multiple different rooms aspect of it?
Yeah, like it's like a Zelda dungeon.
Yeah, kinda. Like a 2D Zelda kind of deal. Well, I was thinking like, I don't think there's ever been this before, but like a roguelike battle royale. So just like imagine, right? You're in a Binding of Isaac run, and it's a battle royale, so it's Binding of Isaac battle royale. And so like you're going about as normal as you would in any normal like Binding of Isaac game, or Binding of Isaac run. So you're trying to like get items, trying to get strong, get health, to beat the boss at the end. So you walk into a new room, and there's enemies. There's a bunch of enemies, but there's another player already fighting those enemies. So you gotta fight the player as well as the enemies, or you retreat. And so like, the goal of the game is to get enough gear, to get enough stuff. This part's like, I hate this part.
Yeah.
It was so climactic as a kid, but like, I don't know. Do you think like Castle Crashers would be a great like experience as a 20-year-old for the first time now? Or do you think it was like definitely a kid thing?
I don't know. There's not a ton to it. It's definitely like more of a kid's game, I think.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you disagree?
I don't know. It's like, haha, you looked away, you fool. I feel like there's definitely like some good parts about it. The gameplay itself is fun, and like, it's a fun game to play around with, but I don't think like a lot of the gags transition well to a mature audience.
Yeah, definitely. I like their other game they made after this. I don't remember what it was called, but it was like a platformer. And it was co-op at the same time.
Oh, Battle Block.
Battle Block, that game's cool.
I think it was before this.
Was it?
Yeah, because like I can play as the Battle Block dude in this game.
But that game is cool. I think that one game's better. But maybe that's just because I like platformers more than like beat 'em up games like this.
I played through that like way back in the day.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I definitely had to grind it out though. Like I had to push myself to beat it.
Yeah, it gets a little tedious. Some of the levels are pretty hard towards the end too.
Also, so as I was saying, Binding of Isaac Battle Royale. So like, in Binding of Isaac fashion, you have to decide between like a bunch of different items, the pros and cons of items, the randomness of items. So like some items are obviously not going to give you good stuff. You're not always going to get like a good run. So it's like all that. You also have like the Devil's Arts and whatnot. I don't really know how those work because I haven't really played Binding of Isaac. But I think it's a cool idea.
I think it's really cool too. And it kind of made me think that instead of a battle royale, it could work. There could be a few modes. So like the battle royale mode sounds really cool too. And I was thinking that maybe you could have like a one-on-one mode as well, where it's like the same thing, but it's on like one floor, and it's like rounds.
Oh yeah, like that's what I mean. One floor, multiple different rooms. That would be the battle royale like idea of the map.
Yeah.
And it's randomly generated, of course. I don't like maybe not like a 50-person battle royale.
Yeah, like
but
10.
Like, yeah, 10, like maybe even 20.
Yeah.
If you're getting overzealous.
It could be like a decent amount. You just have to have like ways to warp around the map, maybe.
I think like rooms just get blocked off as time goes on.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely how you would go down as players get knocked out. Definitely sounds cool though.
I wonder how like, I don't know, cause like you need CPUs, cause if you're not like a big company and you're trying to develop like a multiplayer game, you kind of just gotta pray.
Yeah.
You either gotta make it free or like not be surprised when nobody plays your game.
Yeah. Well, and going for a battle royale, I mean, probably gotta be the most oversaturated market out there.
At the moment, at least.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind.
I don't mind either. And that hit you.
Your attacks?
Yeah.
No.
I thought I was hitting you there. What
You dead?
the? Yeah.
You suck.
I kept hitting the rocks. I didn't notice.
Alright, so I gotta fight this boss on my own. Awesome, I'm having fun. Are you, Mason?
Yup.
Where am I? Okay. There was another game. I don't remember what it was at the moment. Maybe if like I was the one that died instead of you, I could, you know, check my Google document sheet and try to figure out what it was. But like, no, you had to be special.
I thought of this, like, you know what prop hunt is, right? Like,
Yes.
where people... It'd be cool if somebody took, like, that idea and made it into, like, some kind of puzzle game or something, where, like, you needed to find the right prop or right prop setup to solve some kind of puzzle, and it's, like, maybe physics-based puzzles or, like, I don't know, something that requires objects. I thought that'd be kind of neat.
I'm not quite sure what you mean.
Well, like, say... Or, I guess, almost like scribble knots, where you could just, like, shift into different objects that you need, or, like, find them... I don't know. I guess it'd have to be like a superpower, so you're like a person, and then you find something that lets you turn into certain objects, and then you can solve puzzles with it, but I don't think that really work all that well.
It kind of sounds like Minecraft Morph mod.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, you can like change into any enemy you kill.
Oh.
So you can like change into spiders, baby zombies,
That
and like,
sounds neat.
oh, it is. It's pretty cool.
Does it, like, change a lot when you
Yeah.
turn into one?
Oh yeah, your entire like body changes and whatnot.
You do, like, more damage and stuff?
I don't know. It probably depends on like the mob or the mod. I know you get like more health if you change into something with more health. Let's see if this works. It does.
Oh, wow.
I win. With no help to you.
My bad, my bad.
Man, it's been a while since like I've always wanted to do like a super modded like playthrough of Minecraft, but I'm a Bedrock boy. I like Minecraft Bedrock more than Java.
I don't really know the differences all that much.
Well, one of them you play with other people. Like you can play with like PS, Xbox, Switch. One of them's cross-platform. The other one's has an amazing modded community. So Java's like the one with the mods. Bedrock is the one with like you can play with your friends. They don't have Minecraft Java.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I that's the main difference then, right? Because if
Yeah.
they have like Xbox version or whatever else, you can still play with them.
Yep.
That's what it is. I haven't played Minecraft in a long time.
I love Minecraft.
Did the cave thing come out?
Part of it.
Is it cool?
It's grown on me, but not much.
No, it's not really that good. What did they do? Just add more?
So they're splitting the cave update out into 2 updates.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure what happened, but basically like they didn't have enough. They either didn't have enough time, or they just wanted to like they didn't want to have to crunch to get both updates out. So what they're doing is the first update has all the items, all the mobs, all the special stuff. Obviously not all of it. The second update has like the new biomes, but you already have access to the blocks because that's, you know, that's like all this stuff that they put in the first update. It has new biomes, some of the new mobs, new generation. So like it's the second half of the update that people are really waiting for.
Yeah. When's that supposed to come out? Did they say?
I got no idea. I've always had trouble on this boss fight.
I don't think I've ever played this game.
I have a few times. I'm gonna die. I don't have potions.
How do you tell if you have potions or not?
You cycle through your hot bars, basically. Alright, I'm dead. It's all you.
I'm gonna get you. Oh,
You're gonna get me?
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, just save yourself. I'll check my Google Doc sheet. You're dead. You're dead. Like, yep, you're dead. You lost. Shame on you for losing, by the way.
It's alright, I got more points.
Oh, and I just had like a cool idea for like a Unity game. like a Unity engine game, like a 3D, like kind of blocky look.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a cowboy game where it's kind of like you just go from like town to town fighting different bosses, and they're all like bounties that you collect, that you're trying to collect. So it'd just be kind of like a boss fight game, like Shadow of the Colossus or a boss rush, I suppose.
Yeah. Sounds cool. Like just a Wild West game, how like you'd be shooting them like
There'd be like
duels
magic and stuff.
Oh, magic.
It'd
That'd
be
be cool.
It'd be Wild West themed.
Yeah, but like in the future, like
No,
almost like
not in the future. Just like it's not gonna be explained. It's just gonna be like they have magic.
oh.
It's just gonna be one of those games where it's a gameplay game, not really as, you know, here's the lore.
Yeah.
Here's why this person can throw fish at you. That'd be fun. A fishman boss fight.
It does sound cool.
Is that like all of them that I had recently? I had a great idea of like a Street Fighter game, but it's just me in like multiple different outfits. So like my morph suit outfit, I'm a Kuma. That's like me as a Kuma. My Tiki costume, that's me as E Honda. And just like a bunch of stupid shit like that. Or it's like my gangbanger outfits. I'm like Ryu and Evil Ryu, respectively.
Yeah, you should just mod that into Street Fighter 5.
I'll probably end up doing Mugen eventually once I figure out how to do that game.
Oh yeah, there's some cool Mugen games out there. I played a few Mugen ones.
I actually haven't. So like, I wanted to get into Mugen way back in the day, but it looked like a virus. It looked like it looked like a virus website.
I mean, it kind of is.
Playing Mugen, I wouldn't mind playing Mugen on this, like, just observing, like on my podcast.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Yeah, you should kill the guy.
I'm trying.
Try better.
He's very tanky.
You have magic. You have projectiles. I have like a sword.
They're throwing fish at me.
Dude, I want another pirate game. Like, I want a pirate game that's as fun as like Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Like, I love pirates. Pirates are my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not really. I do love them, but I haven't done like I'm not like super into them. I haven't done all the research in the world. But like, Assassin's Creed Black Flag was the most fun I've ever had in like a pirate-themed game.
Yeah, I can't even think of a pirate game I played. I never played that one.
It's really fun. So it's like basic combat with Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, like counters and everything, and
Yeah.
backstabs.
But with like fun pirate ship combat. That's simple and not annoying. A loot system that makes it like so you're actually incentivized to collect the loot. It's just a lot of God, I want to play that game again. I think I gotta buy that on Steam.
Yeah, you should.
Actually, I might not, because like I don't want to deal with Ubisoft that. That's just annoying. By the way, I died.
My.
Yeah, see, it's hard. It's a hard one.
Oh my. That was brutal. You had like one shot left.
Yeah, man. So, like, what are some of your favorite games? I know you hate The Witcher 3.
I do not like The Witcher 3 at all. I really can't say.
Okay, so educate somebody who's never played it.
Okay, well, The Witcher 3, it's an RPG in the more, like, Western style, like, you know, like Skyrim, kind of, but with way less freedoms than Skyrim. You still can go wherever you want, it's open world, but just the actual gameplay of it, it's just awful. Combat in that game is the most boring thing ever.
Okay.
It's cool when you're like, you play as Geralt in that game, and he's a witcher.
Geralt.
Yeah,
Geralt.
Geralt with a T, and he's a witcher, which means that he's like a monster hunter, and he's like a monster too, kind of.
Okay.
It's like the best way to explain it. Like, he's got like some things to like track other monsters
He
and
has
stuff.
he has the 9-tailed fox inside of him.
Yeah, he's got like a beast sense or whatever.
He's a demon slayer.
And so it's cool when you're tracking the monsters and you're hunting them and stuff, and you have like two different swords, like one silver for monsters, the other one steel for people, which is cool. But then when it comes to actual combat, it's just dodging out of the way repeatedly, and you keep spamming. You have certain magics in that game, and the one magic is like a shield that lets you take one hit. And so basically combat just evolves into you running away until you have that up, and then you go in and hit them, and then you get hit, and then you run away again.
Sounds like fun.
There's really nothing to it. It's more fun when you fight humans, at least, because you can like counter their attacks. But with monsters, it's just dodging endlessly. It's cool to hunt them, but actually fighting them is just so boring. And like, I'm more of a fan of games like, I'm a big Devil May Cry fan, and like, so combat is a huge part of games for me.
Right.
That's why I can't stand that. Combat in Skyrim is more fun, because at least there's like dynamic, you know? It's not great either, but...
I love Skyrim. That's like...
Oh, I love Skyrim, yeah.
Skyrim to me is like the Melee of its kind of, the Melee of like its genre.
Yeah.
Because like, it's not fun because of like all the intended stuff. Because like in terms of intended features, the game's horrible. Like, oh my god, is it?
Oh,
it's a complete like disaster. They should be ashamed for coding it. But it is so fun to like exploit and break.
Yep.
Like, you can literally like one-shot any entity in that game and completely like destroy it and kill it. All right, all eyes on you.
We got one shot left.
He's dead.
Pull.
Resurrect me.
Alright.
Do it, coward. But like, oh man, I just love exploiting it because there's a way to like be a werewolf infinitely. There's a way to have like unlimited shouts, like super fast shouts too.
Yeah, Skyrim's definitely awesome. What's some of your favorite games?
Well,
Skyrim's got to be number one, huh?
No, it's not number one. Not even close. Like I passionately love and hate Skyrim. I love Terraria, but it's also like my least favorite game of all time, or my most hated.
Really? Why?
Well, Terraria is like, okay, so Skyrim and Terraria are in the same category for me in terms of like why I love them and why I hate them. Because it's a genuine love-hate relationship with both of them. Skyrim ruined my dopamine, like, intake. It ruined my dopamine, like, sensors for a long time. Where I realistically just couldn't enjoy a lot of games. Specifically because I didn't get instant gratification. So, like, Skyrim had, like, a legitimately, like... It had a legitimate problem. Or it caused a legitimate health issue for me. And, like, it wasn't, like, a medical or anything serious, but, like, it fucked with me. It fucked with my head.
Yeah, I think it did that to a lot of people. Skyrim addiction.
Like the fucking 300 hours and whatnot.
Yeah. Game's just too good. I still remember the first time I played that. It's just mind-boggling.
Oh my god, I know, right? That was insane. That's like one of the games. So like that, Skyrim and Terraria are like the two games that if I could play all over again, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Oh, me too.
Like if I had to trade like every other like first memory with any other game, I would take it. Because Skyrim's like, it's so surreal, especially because there's really not other games like Skyrim.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least to the same extent.
Just in that series.
Yeah. And like Oblivion was fine and all, but it wasn't fun. Nearly as fun as Skyrim is.
Yeah, I've never even played Oblivion. I played Morrowind though.
It's so Skyrim like Skyrim's kind of like a baby game in comparison to Morrowind and Oblivion.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean definitely Morrowind. You don't even get quest markers in that game.
You don't get quest markers. You can't run. It's
Yeah.
kind of
It's hit chance. It's like D&D.
yeah, not my cup of tea.
I like it though. It's really immersive. Once you get into it, it's like, you know. I still think Skyrim's more fun.
Oh, definitely.
And it's a lot easier to enjoy. Morrowind isn't for everyone, that's for sure.
I hate these enemies, by the way. They suck. They're so annoying. So the reason I don't like Terraria, or I hate Terraria passionately, all of my friends that are listening to this are going to be like rolling their eyes right now. They've heard this a couple of times at least. Terraria is the reason I have hand problems.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I fished in Terraria.
That's what gave you hand problems?
Yeah. And so, like, even, like, right now, I'm in, like, my hands are hurting to even play Castle Crashers. Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Is it just because you did it so much?
Yeah. I played Terraria so much. I played it on keyboard. I also played it on like, I played it religiously. I didn't have like any felts or anything, any pads, so it was just kind of like hard wood. Like it was literally on my desk that my monitor's on right now. I haven't changed out that desk. I probably should. I should probably burn that desk because that's as much to blame as Terraria is.
Yeah, probably.
But let's see. So I just played Terraria so much. He just bites people's heads. So it's up to you. You know what those tiny bats were doing to you?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
But you just play Terraria that much, huh?
Yeah. And so just like over time it just messed up my hands. It fucked up my ligaments. Wouldn't recommend.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very fun.
We're gonna make a stop to go get some potions. Fun. Okay, you can get some potions now.
What do I have to press? Oh, X.
Yep. So like that's the reason I'm not a huge fan of like Terraria. It's up to you if you want to buy that.
Can I equip it? +2 magic.
I got no idea. Let's find out.
Or is it because I'm this character I can't change my weapon at all?
That could be what it is. Oh, you see, it gives you the magic effect. Take a look at the bottom, like right above the X.
Uh-huh.
That's the flame.
This magic.
Yeah, so you're not changing that out for anything.
I see, I see.
I'm pretty sure that's also the speedrun character.
That they use in the speedruns?
Yeah. Could be wrong though.
Terraria fishing, huh? That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Did you at least get everything? What are you trying to get from fishing?
Well,
Like
I
the
was
gold rod?
I was doing this like ultimate hard mode world, where it was like I put the world into hard mode, and this was with a friend of mine. He's been on the podcast before. It was Gem Fury.
Mm.
So I was doing this with a friend of mine, and we put the world into hard mode and then spawned in characters with nothing. So like normal mode characters, beginning of the game characters. And so the goal of the game was to like get as far as we could with the added limitations, because hard mode makes everything harder.
Mhm.
Shocker. So like even zombies and slimes,
Yeah,
they
like
one-shot
you,
us.
yeah.
The Eye of Cthulhu, the first boss in the game, we could not beat for a while. Actually, I don't think we ever did beat it. We beat the Eater of Worlds before we were able to beat him.
Wow.
And I don't remember if we did like an expert mode as well. I think we did. But it was just like, it was hard. It was difficult. We got one shot by pretty much everything for a very long time. And we were only able to fight back when we bought like a shotgun. Like, unironically, our only weapons for a long time were like Nimbus rods.
Oh my god.
Alright, well, I guess I don't get that fun. Oh, I do. Oh, duh. Imagine playing this in a 4-player game.
Everybody's gotta wait. We gotta see that cutscene 4 times.
Yeah.
You ever played the Metal Gear Solid games? Any of them?
Nah, they're on my list.
You should. Because Metal Gear Solid 3 is probably my favorite game of all time.
I know that Metal Gear Solid 4 is just like... Or 5, I mean. It's just like a lot of fun to collect stuff. Like you can get there's this whole mechanic with parachutes and whatnot. So you could just like just attach parachutes to corpses and they'll float up in the air, and it's just like, imagine having that happen to you. You're just strolling around and then bam, you're getting lifted like thousands of feet off the ground.
Yeah, but you're just walking around guarding something, and the next thing you know, you're waking up on some like oil base halfway across the world. See tranquilizer darted you in the neck and just put a balloon on your back. Pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
But Metal Gear Solid 3 is awesome. You play it in it's the first one chronologically, because it's like the, do you know anything about the story of those games? It's extremely convoluted. I could sit here for an hour and tell you the entire story of the whole series. What? No, I don't know about it.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a I don't know much about the story. I know that there's a guy named Snake. There's a guy named Octagon or Otacon. Decepticon.
Yup.
Octobot. See what I did there? I'm funny.
But yeah, in that game it's like set in the Cold War, and you play as like the first version of Snake.
Big
like,
Boss, I believe.
But he's not Big Boss yet.
Okay, so
He's
Little
Naked Snake.
Boss.
They call him Naked Snake
Little Boss.
because he gets sent in to this made-up jungle in Russia with nothing. Then you have to like find your gear. Maybe he comes. I think they start with like a tranquilizer gun and maybe a pistol that kills people. But that game is really cool. The story's awesome. Gameplay's really fun.
He is going against. So like Terraria and Skyrim are both like top tier games and bottom tier games. Let's see. What other games? I like Skate, like Skate 3.
Never played it.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. It's just like doing like messing around for like a couple of hours and just like screwing around with like skate tricks. It's so much fun. That's a good one. Totally Accurate Battle Simulator.
Yeah, I think I saw that in a video when it first came out. I think that's a.
Oh yeah, it's easily like the best battle simulator out there. I don't even think it's a contest anymore. It's so like it has so many units. All of them like have their own like gimmick. They're all different, so they all have some sort of niche, regardless of like whether or not they're the best at their niche. But it's just like it's a diverse game. You have options. It's fun to watch them like mess around, and it's just like really fun. So, favorite of that genre. Let's see. Super Smash Bros. Brawl is probably my favorite fighting game. Not because
Brawl
it's
is
like,
sick.
It's so fun. I love it.
The story mode is so cool in that game too. The whole subspace emissary.
See, I actually didn't really like that. I loved it as a kid. Well, like when you play it as an adult, it's just so lame.
I still like it. I think it's cool. I mean, maybe it's more the music throughout the remixes and
Oh my
everything.
god, the
That's
music's like best in the series.
yeah. More like the Sticker Bush Symphony remix is still crazy to this day. Sticker
You
Brush.
buffoon.
Ah, close enough.
Like Ultimate had some pretty good bangers itself,
Yeah.
but like the Luigi's Mansion remix, like the kind of metal one, was so good.
Yeah, it was good.
Kirby Gourmet, phenomenal.
Yep.
As you said, the Sticker Brush Symphony, really great. I think like the only song I can name off the top of my head from Ultimate is like Gangplank Galleon's remix. By the way, boss fight.
Oh, it automatically uses health potions?
I guess.
I didn't know that.
This part of the boss is really fun.
Yeah, but
Oh, he just fucking blocked me.
I mean, Melee's got a few pretty decent songs too in it. Like the Fountain of Dreams one is really cool. Holy, he can't do anything. Oh my
shit.
god!
Okay.
We almost like one-cycled him.
We could. We probably could. It would not take us that long. We're going to beat him next round too.
Oh, easily.
See, this is why I love this boss. It takes like 5 minutes for us to play the game.
Yeah.
And now he's.
Oh my.
Oh my.
You see him?
Dude.
Oh my. Oh my god, he's one-shotting me.
Hey, don't let him like. Ah shit. Okay, you let him get there. You're terrible at basketball. I told you to screen him and you failed.
I tried.
And failed.
Oh no. Can you hit me over here? I don't even think you get. Oh, you can.
This part of the boss is so boring.
Barely even have to move.
Right.
Oh.
Alright, we did it.
Easy.
Well, oh man. That's funny, we can one cycle him.
Yeah, we were pretty close too.
Oh yeah. We are at the 50-minute mark.
Wow.
Yeah.
That went fast.
Time flies when you're flying high.
Yeah, Castle Crashers.
Yee. Alright, so did you say your favorite game? You said you liked Metal Gear.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3 is definitely one of my favorites, and Devil May Cry was anything awesome too.
I was never really into that genre. I tried out Bayonetta. Like, it was kind of boring.
Yeah. I don't like Bayonetta near as much as I like Devil May Cry.
Okay.
One of them you should try if you want to get into the genre is Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. You ever heard of that one?
Into the genre of Devil May Cry?
Yeah, it's you play as
Oh,
Raiden.
right. Okay,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about now.
Yep. That game is awesome.
I want to get into, like, I want to play Kirby. That's what I want to do. I want to play a bunch of Kirby games.
Yeah. Owen was telling me that, Kirby Superstar Ultra.
Yep.
That he was playing that in emulator, which is pretty cool.
Here, you focus on the eyes. You just gotta, like, magic him. This is a really fun part of the fun level. Like, all you have to do is just, like, repeatedly hit him. So it's fun in single player. Multiplayer is just kind of, like, hilarious.
Yeah.
I wonder.
But for you, it's just Terraria and Skyrim, huh? All in Minecraft.
Oh yeah, I love Minecraft.
Minecraft.
I love Minecraft. I play so much of it. Let's see. Minecraft. So actually, I've been like waiting to talk about that. I took all the food. Screw you. I've been kind of waiting to talk about this, and I was gonna do it in like a channel update of sorts. But for my Minecraft Let's Play, greatest thing on earth, Minecraft Let's Play in 2021, an unironic one too.
Mm-hmm.
Great idea from the
Yeah.
get-go. I'm sure it'd be greenlit by every company under the sun.
Definitely.
But, so, I just really want to put in a ton of effort into the Minecraft Let's Play. Like, I want to have, like, skits, I want to have, like, songs, I want to do, like, massive builds, have, like, storylines, get all these, like, different kind of avenues of media, all in my Minecraft Let's Play in 2021. And I just think that'd be hilarious. Because,
yeah,
like,
I mean,
regardless of whether or not it's all good, people will always appreciate the effort put into it.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you're like writing whole scripts for it and everything, and people will still watch it.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Kind of like the idea that I'm going for is like, you ever watch those like beatbox battles? Oh my, okay, I also died. You ever see the Thanos beatboxing meme?
I might have. What was the magic there? Oh, jeez, wow.
So for like, for my character in particular, and like characters with my magic class, I can throw down bombs, and it's like, it's really good. But yeah, I just want to put in like a ton of effort into my Minecraft Let's Play channel, or not channel, but like videos.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Like for example, I have planned. Let's see. Eventually, I have a political, like an old, like campy, like 1960s, like political, educational cartoon planned out, where it's like. That bag? Okay, we got him. So I found out like last day of working at the fast food place I was working at. I found out that I have the perfect voice for like an old campy like educational like propaganda cartoon.
Okay.
So like, yeah, see, back in the War of 1812. Like
Yeah.
that just screams out like partially like new era color, like 1970s color.
Uh huh. Yeah, like
I-
Fallout Shelter training videos.
Yeah, like a Fallout video, with like a super like racehorse kind of like announcer
Yep.
or baseball commentator or something like of the era. And so I wanted to like recreate a historical like part, some like historical monument in Minecraft for the America. And I think that would be pretty cool. Where it was
Yeah.
like I do a whole like political cartoon about it, and like I showcase like details and like a bunch of knowledge about the stuff. Do it like in a little like 1 or 2 minute like short, and then I'd go on to talk about the build. And I have a bunch more ideas as well, but I'm not gonna show them off because you know
Yeah.
I wanna.
Gotta keep it on the down low.
Right. I don't want all of my genius ideas.
Yeah, so somebody might steal a few too. You never know.
Right. Which, like, hey, if they're putting in a ton of effort into their Minecraft Let's Play as well, that'd be awesome. Because, like, I think it would be even more cool if people were, like, making Minecraft Let's Plays again, unironically, and putting in a ton of effort into it.
Yeah.
I also plan on making a golf course.
In Minecraft or real life?
Oh, both. I'm just gonna go out to the sand pit, like, right now.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, get, like, get a couple of sticks, get a ping pong ball or something.
Yeah.
Get them. Get them. We did it.
We should make the Golf with Friends golf courses in real life.
No, absolutely not.
No?
That sounds so annoying. I probably will end up... All of my hatred. I probably will end up, like, making some sort of, like, Golf with Friends course soon. I don't know if it's gonna be, like, whenever I get around to making the, Actually, I have no idea. I just want to make stuff. Right? I just want to create.
Mm.
So, like, I have so many ideas. I have, like, a laundry list of ideas that I just want to do for my Minecraft. Or not my Minecraft, but, like, just my channel in general.
Yeah. It's definitely cool. My one buddy makes a lot of music in, like, FL Studio and stuff, and he's been putting it on SoundCloud.
Okay.
And then he started, like, last summer, and over the year, like, he doesn't get that many listens on every song, but it's enough. Over the last year, he's had 2.6 million listens since he started, and I was like, wow. I've tried a few, but I was thinking about getting more into that, getting like an audio interface for my computer and plug my guitars into it or something. Wow, that guy like one shot me.
Man, you suck. I'm gonna redo, like, if you watch any of my Minecraft Let's Play, episode, I think 10, it's called Training Montage.
Okay. Yeah, like you were talking about it the other day.
Oh man, it's like, it's such a good idea, and I made it so shitty on purpose, because, like, it's a Minecraft Let's Play. So basically it's the song Gangplank Galleon, the remix from Ultimate, combined with Rocky, the Rocky Gonna Fly Now song. And they feed into each other. There's a way to feed into each other almost perfectly. I know there is. And so, like, one of these days I'm gonna, like, when I get some more money, because right now I'm not unemployed, but I'm going into a new job. So when I get like money and time, I'm going to, like, buy like a music studio and, like, just go to work making that song a reality.
Yeah. I mean, you could even just get FL Studio and mix it yourself. But I guess you would have to, like, recreate.
That wouldn't be hard.
Yeah. Stitch it together, you know?
Yeah. I might even, I was going to do it, I was thinking about doing it, like, kazoo themed. But I don't know. It's like a huge, like, maybe. Oh, I died again.
These things don't care about me shooting them. I'm probably not gonna do this.
I believe in you.
I don't do any damage.
Jeez, you just got fought. Oh yeah, defense is a stat. I completely forgot.
What's it help?
It gives you health.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's gotta help them.
So we're nearing the hour mark. I think we're like 20 seconds away. And I think there's only one thing we can do to end this show off.
A duel.
A duel to the death.
The ram is broken.
Range battle.
Oh my. Oh my.
You came into the wrong neighborhood now, pal. I would love to see like a competitive like niche.
Oh.
Okay, I win. I'm dancing.
You
on
got
it.
rolled.
When's that dance coming to Fortnite?
It's probably already in Fortnite.
Two out of
Rick and Morty's in Fortnite, bro.
Dude, that's sick. 2 out of 3?
Yeah, let's go again.
Okay. Let's go to a different arena. I had the home field advantage, you know.
True. Dude, the ram! Oh my god. The ram is broken. Oh my god.
Dude, I like that dance.
That was a good one.
Oh man, I want to learn that dance. I'm gonna bust that out.
Yeah.
I think it's like all the arenas we have unlocked. It looks like it. Oh,
Yeah.
we're like 2 levels away from a new one.
Dang.
Well, anyways, so this was Mason, everyone. Mason, is there anything else you want to add? Anything else you want to say?
No, not really. It's a great little podcast you got going on here. Good little Castle Crashers.
Okay.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem.
It was cool.
You got anyone you want to shout out? Want to plug anything?
Shout outs to Garfield Kart.
My man.
You know, best game ever made, probably.
Honestly, I don't even think there's a competition.
Yeah. I guess that's about it. Hitman Absolution is actually a pretty good game.
Wrong. Alright, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.